right. As Royal Ranger leaders, we're often bringing boys and people on different events. So I came up with this RR food program. It's part of the Ranger database. It's part of a computer program that you can download for free. Um, I do ask that you charter your outposts and support the national office, district office. This program, what it does is it allows you to create a menu, and on the fly, you can change the number of people that are attending by just simply number of people, changing that from 17 to 12 or whatever, and it will change the number of packages and servings and things like that. What I do is I set this up with a simple shopping list that will come up with the things that I need, and then I have a little bit of a menu. Let me go right over here. I've got this little menu thing. Basically, I'll take the menu and then I'll go to Walmart.com and I'll figure out what the price is for all these different items and how much uh, each one will be needed, the number of servings per persons, number of pieces per servings, price per package. I pull that off of the website, and then it'll calculate what I need for that. Also have a printed menu in here. This is just a text file that gives you all the cooking information, the different stuff on the event, and the menus and everything that we're needing there. So on this detail list, I've allowed to name it. Uh, for example, the event name, or you might want to name the dish name macaroni and cheese, and chicken and dumplings, or stew, or whatever it is. Or if it's just a trip, and you can name it for that. And then these are the tag fields. Basically, this allows you to put your food in like refrigerated, staples, that kind of thing, uh, so that they're in the same area. When you go to shopping, you can sort them by that and then print off for that. Then I tagged each one of these, whether it's a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, or a snack, or miscellaneous. So if I wanted to find out what all the dinners are, I could just go find and click dinner and then perform find, and that will pull just the records that are related to the dinner. And I can do the same thing for breakfast. Find breakfast, click on that, perform find, and these 6 records are what we have for breakfast. For example, like bacon, we would have 2 servings of bacon, so there's 2 breakfasts. Thursday, Friday morning and Saturday morning, or Saturday morning and Sunday morning, so 2 breakfasts. And then the number of pieces per serving was 4, so there's 2 do that. And then this is the price per package, and this is the number of servings per pack. And so that would be figuring out at that point, and that would come up with that number. So if I had 6 people going, you would notice that we had like 9 pages of bacon, 9 packages of bacon at 4 servings per pack. 6 would cut this down quite a bit, so I'll just click on there. Now we're down to buying 3 packs of bacon instead of that many. The price per serving doesn't really change. Of course, the cost purchases total changes, but the shopping lift, it also gives you the actual cost per person for these different meals. So let's go show all. And if we had, for example, let's just change this back to 17. We're at $39.42 for just 6 people. And if you go up to 17, see what your actual cost is come down to. It's $27.33. So, this kind of lets you know where you're at. Of course, it gives you the overall cost on your purchases, and also put a tag field in here if you already have it. Somebody else may bring it. You already got it in so that you can tag it like that, and it works real well. This has been working real well as far as our Royal Ranger deal. I'll just print off this list, and I'll head to the grocery store, and these things are all pretty much in the name of what what Walmart has them listed as. So if it's a great value, whatever, bonus chicken thighs, I looked that up, found the name of it and the price, and so that comes up pretty good like that. So anyway, it's a good tool to use. You can also do the file save as and just save this as an event name, or you can save this, for example, let's say we were finding the Mac. Let's go back over to the detail and let's find Mac. And this would be just your mac and cheese items. There's 11 items in there. This is what you would use for mac and cheese. So you can export this out to like a Mac file, so that if you want to import it again, you want to cook that, or let's say it was a chicken and dumplings, you could also find the chicken and dumplings. And this is there's 11 items in that as well as chicken and dumplings. And you can save that to chicken. So if you want to import this back in, and then of course it'll figure it all, but it has all the basics and things like that. And as long as the prices are pretty much the same, package is the same, it'll save you some time there. And anyway, so that's the list. This is a simple list. You just don't want any real long information on it. And there's your shopping list. I did modify this a little bit, because when you get into the grocery and you start looking at something, and they may be out of something that you're looking for, so then you got to kind of figure it on the fly. But for the biggest part, this saves you a lot of time. I was able to shop for 17 people at our last winter or fall trace, and get all the basically packaged and bought. And then when I got home and we cooked, and whatever needed to be modified, I modified it a little bit. And I just had whenever the people would come up with their menu items, kind of give me a menu for, like, it'll feed 6 people, and then 6, 12, 18. So that'll kind of figure it up like that, and that works out real well. So that is our FCF purchase calculator, and it's part of the Ranger database. And there are a whole bunch of other things that are related to events and different things. So it's a free download. Just ask that you charter your Outpost.